I fall down an elevator shaft, I promise to haunt you for the rest of your life, jerk. Ugh. What the... Oh, God. This day just gets better and better, doesn't it? What are you doing here? You following me or something? This place. You're here to take photos of this building. Of course you are. I'm here to do the same thing, and I was here first, so... No. I don't technically have a permit, but come on, you know how this works. First come, first served. Maybe you should take a number. Oh, God, this is the last thing I needed today. First, my videographer decides to ditch me, and then my ex-boyfriend and biggest rival shows up to steal my abandoned building. Oh yeah, yuck it up, enjoy my misery. As if you haven't been poaching my ideas for as long as you've had a platform. For as long as you've known me, probably. Oh yeah? It's just a coincidence that the last two places I went to, you showed up as I was leaving. Yeah, I doubt it. You're following me. And you picked a heck of a day to pop back out of the shadows. Well, look, like I just said to my good-for-nothing cameraman, I'm going in. You do whatever you want. I don't care. Just stay out of my shots. What are you doing? Coming with me? No, no way. It's a huge old hospital building, big enough for both of us to go in, get whatever we need without having to be in each other's business. We tried that, remember? For 5 years. We do better apart. What do you mean not safe? I've been exploring buildings for years, including before we dated, and I have never had a problem. Yeah, sure, I always had someone with me for safety, but it's not as if I'm some kind of novice. You know what? Fine. We're wasting daylight. You want to follow me around like a lost puppy? So be it. But I mean it. Stay out of my way. So what's this for, anyway? Are you, I don't know, refreshing your portfolio? You know, I like that video you posted a couple months ago in that big old church. Yeah, you got some nice shots. I mean, mine were better, but yours weren't bad. What? I'm trying to compliment you. Why does everything have to be so dramatic with you all the time? Well, that's what I get for trying to be nice to you. Always with the arguments, could never get a moment's peace. Watch the floor here. It's a bit soft. No, I like to do the voiceovers after. I'm just getting footage. So, how'd you really hear about this place? I don't really think you were following me. Yeah, I was taking it out on you. You're right. Like always? You wish. You know you always knew exactly how to get under my skin. It's like a freaking talent or something. You think I just like arguing? Might be some truth to that, yeah. Listen, I'll say a lot of things about you, for sure, and about our relationship, but I would never say you were boring. I'm gonna go this way. It looks interesting. You coming? Not that I want you to. I was just curious. It's definitely a lot more decrepit in this hallway. You like those kinds of things, right? You want to snap a few photos? Huh. Actually, looks pretty cool. Whoa, whoa. Wait, hang on. Did you feel that? I think maybe we should head back to the main hallway. I have a really bad feeling. Ow. Oh, crap. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, are you okay? Answer me right now. Are you all right? Oh, thank God. You scared the crap out of me. Keep talking. I'll make my way over to you. Oh, jeez, you're bleeding. I think you scraped your forehead. Can you sit up? I've got a first aid kit in my backpack. I'll patch you up. I landed on the damn thing when we fell, but it should still be okay. I felt it jabbing into my back. There we go. Let me get an alcohol swab and clean it at least. Hold still. I said hold still. I know it stings. God, you are such a baby sometimes, you know that? There. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Just a minor scrape. Don't make fun of me panicking when I saw you. It looked much worse from over there. And, in spite of everything, I don't actually hate you. You just frustrate me. But we have bigger problems, like, where are we? It's pitch black and it smells musty down here. And it looks like we fell through more than one floor. Ow. Oh, God. We're lucky the whole building didn't bury us, but how are we going to get out? Look around. Do you see a door or an emergency exit or anything? Here, let me help you up. It's so freaking dusty. Oh, thank God. Look, a door. I can't. It's stuck. Help me push, would you? Put those strong arms to good use. What, you thought I didn't notice? You've changed a lot in the 2 years we've been broken up. Regardless of what I think and feel about you, you've always been a hottie. It's infuriating. As if you didn't know. All your photography groupies hanging around at your last show had me pretty fired up, if you recall. Oh, what's your process? I'd love to come see your darkroom. Ugh. Okay, so I got a little jealous. I thought I was being exceptionally well behaved at the time. Well, you weren't complaining when I took you home and reminded you of one of the many reasons you used to be obsessed with me. This damn door is not budging, is it? We're actually trapped. Damn it. We're gonna have to call for help. Do you have any idea the kind of fines we're looking at for trespassing here? Oh my God. Hey, do you have a signal? My phone's not getting one. Oh, yeah. Your phone is toast. Well, we're gonna have to figure this out ourselves. This stupid door. Open! Open, you stupid piece of junk! I am not panicking, and no, this is nothing like the time we got stuck in the coat closet at my cousin's wedding. Well, for one thing, we were together in those days, and you were always very good at distracting me. Times are different now. Now you're good at annoying me. What? Why are you turning me to look at you? Breathe with you? I'm not gonna breathe with you. Oh, fine, okay. Yes, I remember how this goes. In. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. In. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. In. You didn't say I couldn't roll my eyes. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. All right. I'm calm, kinda. You know what? I think this is one of the worst days of my life. My channel is failing, and I thought maybe this place might revive it a little. My videographer ditched me to go hook up with my editor. My last boyfriend, the one after you, cheated on me with my now very former best friend, and I'm trapped inside a collapsing building with my ex-boyfriend. And worst of all, I'm feeling sorry for myself. And I hate self-pity. Gee, thanks. I'm pouring my heart out here, and the best you have to offer is there. Yeah, no wonder we broke up. Your empathy is truly heartwarming. Yeah. You're right. This probably isn't your idea of an amazing day either. I'm sorry. I know this isn't what you wanted. So, these photos you were taking, were they for that competition? The liminal spaces one? Yeah. I thought of you when I saw the posters around town. You're probably going to win. I mean, your pictures are always amazing. What? What's with the face? I can't say something nice? Well, it's true. You're talented, you're just also a pain in my butt. Oh, God. I knew I left too late. The sun is starting to set already. We're going to be down here in the dark and the cold. Where's your backpack? Did you bring any supplies with you? Yeah, really? Just your camera stuff? And you were yelling at me for being unsafe. Jeez, well, look, I've got a couple granola bars and a thermal blanket we can share at least. Is there, anyone who might be looking for you? Yeah, my cameraman might, but probably not for a couple days at least. As you undoubtedly heard, we weren't exactly getting along on the phone earlier. And you know I can be a little hot-headed. Don't be so quick to agree with me. Here, are you hungry? Eat this. You getting cold? I'm a little chilly. Let's sit on these cinder blocks so we can share the blanket. Don't get any ideas or anything, but we're gonna have to get kind of close. It's not exactly a massive blanket. It's still dusty in here. There. Not bad. Cozy. And it's not like we've never been this close before. Been a couple years, yeah, but I don't know. We still fit together pretty well. I saw that smirk. The same one you used to always get when you knew I was right, but you didn't want to admit it. I remember it well. You know, if you wanted to cuddle again, you could have just asked. You didn't need to, knock down a whole building for it. I'm kidding. Come on. You still seeing that girl? The one who worked at... Yeah, that's her. Last I heard, you two were moving in together. Pretty serious. We still have mutual friends, and sometimes they talk. I wasn't checking up on you. I've got better things to do, actually. So, are you still with her? You're not. What happened? Oh, well, I'm sorry. I know how that feels, and you didn't deserve it. I mean it. Is anybody loyal anymore? Like, it really gets to me. Like, you and I never had that problem. We had a lot of other problems, but that wasn't one of them. What do you mean, what were our problems? You were there. You should know. We argued all the time about the dishes, about work, about whatever we were watching on TV. Toward the end there, it didn't seem like either of us were happy at all. But no, I never thought you were unfaithful. It's just not in your nature. And I'm sorry that she turned out to be a terrible person. What are the odds, though, that you and I would end up somewhere we can't get away from each other, having both been cheated on by our exes, having a heart-to-heart while we're probably minutes away from being buried alive? Well, it could happen. This building was condemned for a reason. And, it'll take some time for anyone to notice we're gone. So, I guess we're spending the night. Hey, you don't think there are any mice down here, do you? No, I'm not. I'm not going to freak myself out. I was just asking. Get get a little closer, would you? The temperature's really dropping. Oh, you don't have to wrap your arms around me or anything. I'll be fine. Yes, so what? I'm shaking a little. It's chilly, but your arms are warm and I do feel a little safer, so thank you. It's kind of like old times, right? Cuddling and yelling at each other. Oh, all right, fine. I'm the one being prickly. You're being very stoic. I'll stop, or I'll try to stop. I can't help it. You're just so fun to provoke. And, don't forget the making up. You were always so good at that part. 10 out of 10. No notes. I can give credit when it's due. You know that. I'm God, I can't believe I'm about to say this to you, but I'm scared. It's dark. There's no way out, at least not one that we can see. We're in a creepy old abandoned hospital. I don't know if I really believe in those kinds of things, but if this place was haunted and we knocked it down, yikes. I don't want to die in here. You say we're not gonna, but how would you really know? You know how I get about confined spaces, and I'm trying really hard to keep it together and keep babbling at you so I don't panic, but it's not really working, and that's kind of why I'm shivering so much. Yes, I know I'm safe with you. I'm safe, you're safe, and we're safe, and someone's gonna come find us tomorrow and get us out. I know that. And as much as I'd probably deny this in the full light of day, I'm really glad you're here. If I'd come in by myself, I'd shudder to think. And if you'd come in here alone and something happened, I'd never be able to live with myself. It doesn't matter that we're exes. That doesn't mean I stopped caring about you. We lived together, for God's sake. You were a huge part of my life for years. I loved you. Don't you get that? I loved you. I didn't leave you. You left me. You did that. And I get it. You were going through a lot, and maybe you really did push me away because you thought you were no good for me anymore, but you were wrong. No, look at me. You were wrong. I never ever wanted us to split. I didn't care that you were having some emotional issues, and I tried to be there for you, but the arguments just got worse and worse, and you were more and more detached, and what exactly was I supposed to think? Tell me that. What was I supposed to think when you walked into the kitchen one day after work and told me you were taking your stuff and leaving me? You shut me out. I couldn't reach you anymore. I tried for a year, but you wouldn't let me in. And you know what? That made me feel so lonely. I slept next to you every single night, and I would have felt less lonely if I was by myself. That's how far you pushed me away. So, when you said you were leaving, I had nothing left. No fight left in me at all. I let you go because it was something you clearly wanted. Maybe you needed it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. All I know is what we used to have was beautiful, and then it got twisted into something I couldn't bear to look at anymore. I don't even know if any of this is making sense, and I can barely see your face right now. But you broke my heart, and no one could ever compare to you, you absolute bastard. Don't. Don't you dare say you're sorry to me. Not unless you frickin' mean it. Don't start lying to me now. Did you ever love me? Really love me? If you did, then please distract me. Distract me the way you did all those years ago in that cramped, tiny closet in the back of my cousin's house. I know what I said. Distract me like you did back then. Show me that you loved me. Make me forget where we are. Make me forget why we broke up. Make me forget my own damn name. I don't know if it's nerves or stress or the way your mouth tastes, but I don't want you to stop. Please don't stop kissing me. I forgot how intense you are when you're, you know. Pass me my pants, would you? When the bliss wears off, I'm gonna get jelly. That was immensely helpful. Thank you. Yeah. It took my mind right off our impending doom. Do you mind if I close my eyes for a bit? Your chest is super comfy, and you wore me out. Wake me up in a little while, okay? One of us should probably stay awake just in case. What's going on? Oh, it's light out. You let me sleep all night? You were supposed to wake me up at some point. You just stayed up all night defending me from hypothetical rodents? My knight in shining armor. Wait, do you hear that? I have never been so happy to hear sirens. Hey, so, clean bill of health. How about you? No lasting damage from our tumble in the rubble? Same here. I've been discharged. I'm gonna go home and take a scalding shower and probably sleep again. You should get some rest, too. I'm sure it wasn't easy staying awake all night. I snort? I definitely didn't. I don't snore. No, I don't. You take that back. It's a good thing my cameraman sounded the alarm. I've forgiven him for ditching me, but I'm not sure he'll forgive himself anytime soon. I'm not holding it against him. He couldn't have known what would happen. I can be very forgiving, you know, when I want to be. We should talk about what happened down there, but not today. Stop by my place tomorrow night, though. If you want, I'll get us a pizza, we can rent a movie, and talk things over then. Sound good? Good. And, come here. Thanks for keeping me, distracted. I'll see you. And I'm glad you're okay. Hey, come in. Pizza got here maybe like 2 minutes before you. I went ahead and ordered. I hope you still like the same things. Of course I remember. I bet you remember mine, too. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling? Better now that you've slept? Me too. My cinder block nap was fine, but nothing beats a real bed, right? Get comfy on the couch. Pizza's always better when it's fresh. So, we slept together. after crashing through the floor of an old building. That was not on my bingo card this year, least of all with you. How are we feeling about this particular turn of events? Oh, yeah, it was amazing, but that was never our problem, though. No matter what was going on, we always had the physical part down. But everything else, that was where things fell apart. Being around you, on the one hand, it reminds me of the worst version of myself. Wait, hear me out. I wasn't in a great place when we were together either. We were both going through a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of bad blood and terrible arguments, but I'd be lying if I said there wasn't love. There was. A lot of it. And passion and loyalty, which we both agree seems to be in short supply on the dating scene these days. And whenever I saw you, I put on this tough girl act so you wouldn't see how much I missed you. I was trying to protect myself, and that was stupid. I thought if you knew that I still wanted you and had never really stopped, that you'd have all the power and I'd have none, and that scared me because I'm still a control freak. Again, that was stupid. I should have just asked you to sit down and talk things out sooner, but last night when I was freaked out and panicking, you were like a rock. You made me feel steady and safe, and I remembered all the things that made me fall in love with you in the first place. When we were together, before things got bad, I mean, you were it for me. My dream guy. And maybe I inhaled a little too much asbestos last night, but you kind of still are. You're it. You get me. We fight like cats and dogs sometimes, but maybe that's what I've been missing in my life. You've never been boring. You kept me on my toes, and again I say, the making up after arguments was some of the finest I have ever experienced. And we've been apart a couple of years now, but maybe it's worth one more shot. But of course, I'm assuming you have any interest in any of that. You have a say here too, and if I'm off the mark, then I want you to be honest with me about it. So, you do have an interest, then. You miss me too, huh? Oh, well, if you keep kissing me like that, I'm gonna need you to prove it to me. As fun as it was to do it on concrete, my bed really is much more comfortable. You wanna see? Oh, I trip over my feet. Let me get your shirt off. You know, we could wait until we're actually in my room. Lay back for me, would you? I want to show you how much I appreciate everything you did to me and for me last night. Curl up with me. Yeah, much more comfortable in a bed. This is bliss. But you know what would make it even better? Not that. Pizza. We got so caught up in each other, we didn't even have any. Not that I'm complaining. The extracurriculars were definitely worth it. But I'm gonna go grab a slice and bring one here. Oh, that's right. I'm breaking my no eating in bed rule. I am raging against the machine. You want me to bring you one? Here, wait. I know you hate to see me go, but I know you love to watch me leave. Oh, thank you. All those squats have been paying off, so here, baby, get an eyeful. God, you are so silly. I'm glad you're here. Of all the things that might have brought us together, a condemned building falling on us would have been my very last guess. Okay, I'm going. I don't want you to get so hungry you eat me. Or do I?